my God. I finally finished 12 miles on a Monday, 8:03 per mile. It felt like I was going slower. Oh my God. The exhaustion is almost beyond belief. But mind over matter, because I handled it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now it's time for the cool down. Oh, but yeah, this felt really, really hard. When I started the run, I had absolutely no desire to run more than what I was planning, which was 10 miles. But at some point in my brain while I started, my motivator, my guy who pushes me inside of me, said, no, you should try 12. But I was battling in my head. I'm like, no. And then the tiredness, my tired legs were like, hell no. And then the fact that I'm fasted, I haven't eaten anything in more than 24 hours. I simply felt like, no way, there's no way I can make it. I have nothing in my belly. I have no food, nothing. It would be insane. But then something in my mind said, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we go at a sustainable pace? Don't push yourself too hard. And if you feel like you can handle it, we'll push past it. All it is, you know, we're going to reach the 5 mile mark and turn back. I'm like, you know, you could just push one more to the 6 mile mark, which is really 2 more miles. But anyway, so that was what I did. That's how I did the 12. So it's not like I left with the thought, oh, I'm going to do 12. No, I didn't even approach it with that in mind, which is a common thing with me, by the way. So good job. I finished 8 miles in like pretty good time, like 7 minutes, 40 seconds a mile. Right now, I'm doing my cool down, and I'm on about mile 3.5 of a 6 mile cool down. And I thought I would report it right now before I forget, because it seemed interesting. My 8 mile run was very painful as usual, but there were parts of the miles where I would suddenly feel like I still had an extra 10% left. And I don't normally feel that. So that's why I had to note it. There'd be parts that I feel it. So once I know that, I push, of course. I push to get that little extra 10%, because it's like, if I don't, I'm probably going to lose an entire minute. That's what it feels like, even though I don't. That's probably what gave me my improved time. But make no mistake, as soon as I started to push to get that last 10%, my upper threshold of pain and tiredness would rapidly bring me back. One more thing, if you look at me, you'll notice that I'm not really sweating. I'm a little bit wet, but that's because when I was running a little while ago, I was sweating like crazy, like I usually am. And I feel a little bit like I want to go pee. Throughout this run, all that I've consumed was my 700 milliliter bottle. Oops. Yeah, and I feel if I stretch too much, I might get a cramp. As I said, look at the amount of sweat. Or at least I don't think I'm sweating. Again, my perception could be off. So I'll see you later. Yeah, I feel pretty tired. I'm still not sure. Look, I'm sweating again. So maybe I wasn't heat stroked. I don't feel that horrible. I feel kind of horrible, as I usually do. So please understand, when I say I don't feel that horrible, it's within the threshold of the pain that I'm already feeling. It's pretty bad. So it's always painful. What I'm saying, though, is that that level, is it even worse than the normal, typical level of pain? No, it's pretty bad, but not like emergency, I'm about to die bad, no. So this was actually, I guess, a kind of successful run. So that's good.